Hello? Camera, are you on? Okay.
Stay.
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 Sit. Good girl.
All right. Nope. Back up.
Okay.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to check on both hives. It's been 8 days since our last inspection.
We wanted to change the date of our inspections.
Yeah, we changed our days to Thursday.
Because we have some business on Wednesdays.
More convenient for us, and the bees like it too. We are going to check for mites today using the powdered sugar method, and we'll show you how to do that. We are also going to check to see if our 6 out of 8 frames have comb on it, and if they do, then we'll be putting on the next brood box today. Oh, we got to check for the queen. We did not see a queen in the Russian hive last week. Definitely need to find her this week.
And we are putting new pollen patties in because we forgot last time.
Yeah, we forgot pollen patties. There's plenty of real pollen out there, but according to bee class, we should have pollen patties in there until they stop eating them or the 4th of July, whichever comes sooner. So first order of business, we're going to smoke the hives, wait 10 minutes, and start disassembling. Okay.
I'm going to take off this strap.
Bye.
Love you, Mom. Bye. I'm going to
Bye,
take off
love
the
you.
strap now.
Yeah, we'll do a tick-tick.
The quarters have helped, for sure.
All right. Okay, still about half full of sugar syrup here.
Oh, hi, bees.
Hello, bees.
Okay. We're going to poke around a bit, bees.
Don't lose our...
Don't lose the quarters, or whatever we're using. They're nice and clean. We'll have to number them all.
Okay, a little bit of build out there.
Small amount and...
Nothing on this side.
So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it's 6 frame of bees. Ooh. Not gonna turn that side.
And no build out on this side.
Well, look on this side.
Okay, a nice comb there. Lots of pollen in there.
I see a lot of nectar. These bees are very happy in the little honey.
Looks like they've finished up their pollen patty. This one's pretty heavy.
Ooh, there's a lot of bees. Ooh, there's some capped. Pretty sure that's food.
Okay, it looks like we got some capped honey up here in the corner.
Honey in
And
this
that looks
corner,
like
too.
capped brood.
Capped brood in the middle, and the honey and the nectar and stuff goes all around the edges. That's normal bee behavior.
Yep. Oh, I see larvae down in there. Right here in the middle. See some larvae.
Some.
I don't see...
Bee suits are made.
Oh, I think I see some eggs. It's
You have
kind
to
of
hold
hard
it
to
the
tell.
sun, but there is no sun.
Yeah.
So
See oh, there's the queen. There's the
she
queen,
is.
so I'm going to get her back in there.
And there's nectar all around the sides on this.
Nice and quickly, so we don't have any complaints from her.
Hi,
Yeah,
bees.
I want you to pinch it harder. Keep constant contact with it.
Ooh,
Okay, so a lot of capped brood over here.
and some honey.
Some larvae. Okay, a little bit of honey. You still got it good? Okay, capped brood. A lot of brood in there. That's great. Okay, let's get her back down.
And we see a lot of honey in proper places.
Okay,
Oh,
what?
a drone.
Oh yeah?
I saw a really big one. It was a drone. And it wasn't marked.
Okay, so I want you to watch how I hold this next one, okay? Because this is how I
Okay.
want you to hold them.
Alright.
Gotta wait for this one to get out of here. Okay, so put your fingers on either side, and when you lift it up, you're gonna pinch it. See, I have 2 fingers and a thumb. Lots of pressure.
My fingers are white.
Okay, you're gonna have lots of pressure.
That's a lot of...
So now.
Oh, there's a drone.
Oh, is that a drone comb or is that a queen cell?
Well,
oh, it's just big.
Yeah,
it's not
like
angled down.
So it's drone.
You think that's drone?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty sure. They said like a Cheeto.
Lots of cat brood. I see more larvae. Tons
Some
of
honey.
larvae. So I'm just going to show the camera so we can get a picture of that one that we're talking about.
Bees. See, there's a drone.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is definitely a drone.
See?
Oh, wow. Hopefully the camera's huge. There he goes. He takes off to go find a queen.
Oh, there's a bee.
Okay. More brood. A little bit of honey.
Oh, a lot of honey on this side though. And today we're going to be putting in drone comb.
So we need to do a mite test. Here's what we're gonna do.
We should check on the rest of the frames first.
Well, we know where the queen's over here, so I want to do it why there's a lot on one frame. Building out, a little bit of pollen.
There's some honey.
Yeah.
These bees are doing good. I like Italians.
So we have to somehow scoop up a half cup of bees.
Don't be too hard on them.
Well, that was not at all what I thought it was going to be like. And that was not at all enough bees.
You're rolling bees, Sean.
I know. I've never scooped bees before.
They're being angry now. They're angry.
I can imagine.
It's like, hey, what'd you do?
Okay, so that's not even close to a half a cup of bees, but this is our first time doing this, so we are going to
go with what we have. Don't make them angry.
I'm going to try one more time. Here, you can take that one out. I'm going to try and scoop these guys. Girls.
There's some in there. There we go.
That's a pretty good amount of
2 fingers and thumb.
And then I dropped half of them trying to get them in there. Okay, so go ahead and put that one back in.
They're starting to build out right on the top.
Oh, this one's smacking me. This one's not happy.
What?
This is what you do. Take some
What's
bees.
This bee doing? Right on the outside. Hi.
Not sure. There you go. Take some bees.
There's a squished bee.
You put some powdered sugar on them.
There's still some bees on this.
That's okay. A lot of ants.
What the bees are coming. Those.
You take a little bit of powdered sugar here.
And get it in there. You gotta shake it hard.
Sorry, bees.
You gotta shake it really hard. That's what this is.
Oh, they're covered in powdered sugar now. Okay, now you just leave them alone for 5 minutes.
Okay, we'll just...
And hopefully they will have shaken off
They're all
any...
looking at us, I'm pretty sure.
They will have shaken off any mites that are on them. Then we count the number of... So, now all the frames but 2 have built on... They're built up, right?
Whoa, what a... Oh no! Look, more bees!
So think about this, right? We have...
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We have,
Bees!
Yeah, they're holding on to each other. That's cute.
It's like, oh no!
So, we have...
the sugar. Nice.
We have what? 6 out of 8 have combs, so it's time to put on the next box, right?
Mm-hmm. So this yellow stuff, if you're wondering, this is the what is left of their old comb patty. And yeah, there's a lot of ants around, but the bees take care of them. When you're watching, you can hear the bees smacking in the camera, and personally, I think it's hilarious.
All right.
All right, here we go. And go. I think they're all gonna come up.
Hope so.
After a while, they will.
Okay, so...
And basically, hang on.
So, in order to do IPM treatment, which is
This is drone comb, by the way.
non-toxic way to treat for mites, we're going to put in this drone frame, and they're a little bit larger than the normal cells that the bees make. And the idea is to entice the queen to lay the drones here, so that we can take this out every week and kill the drones. The mites want to be in the drone cells because drones take longer to mature, and it gives the mites more time to reproduce and mature themselves. So that's where they're going to naturally want to go, and that's why we're going to take these green frames out every week. We're going to put them in the freezer for a day, kill all the drones, kill all the mites, and then we'll replace them every week. And the idea is that the drones will stay on this one comb because this is the comb that's sized for the queen to lay drones in. We'll see how this works. Hopefully all the mites that are on these bees will be in here.
Don't see any mites. These bees!
Poor bees.
Sorry. So no mites. I don't think we should kill them. Because it's like impossible for there to be mites.
Well, you know, we didn't get a lot of bees. Remember, this is our first time doing this. So we only got a quarter cup of bees, not a whole half a cup of bees. And it's early in the season too, so we might just not have mites yet.
Sorry, bees.
Okay, these bees are going to be a little angry. We'll give them a
Stingy
second.
McStinginson.
Pollen patty.
Nice. Patty with pollen.
Alright, so I'm going to dump these bees out.
As you can see, they eat right through the paper. Look at it! It's white. These are not happy. Oh, look at this one. There we go.
Okay, so this is probably going to... Oh, you know what we can do? We can smoke them out of there, hopefully. Good job. Oh, this smoker just loves to do that.
There we go. They're going in the frames. They're starting to build.
Alright, so now we need our...
These look
let's
so
put our,
weird because they're white.
Put our top cover back on.
So when bees abscond, there's a study and it shows that when bees abscond, they go into different hives, at least within a 2-mile radius. But they're going to try a 5-mile pretty soon.
Okay. I think you're talking about when they die off. All the bees that are sick.
Yeah, they abscond.
All right. We'll put the little wooden slats in.
Alright. Oh, there's one non-sugar covered bee. That's good because that means the bees are coming up. Oh.
All right, coming in.
Oh.
Push those a little bit together in there. Boy, we make a lot of mess with the sugar. We make a bigger mess than the bees every time we come in here.
I'm covered in sugar.
I know.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh.
What?
Well, when you put the top on, we almost forgot. You have to put the entrance reducer onto the larger setting.
Larger setting.
Although, you know, there's not a lot of activity coming in and out.
But in this one, we're going to have to.
Yeah, but I don't want them to get robbed or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, with such low activity,
Well, look.
that one I'm gonna open up because they have way more coming and going activity. But
Yeah. Well, how about
the
you smoke
Italians don't have that much coming and going activity, and I don't want the Russians to rob them because the Russians are much better shape. Oh, that's pretty empty right here.
those? Bees are on there. Whoa, hi bees. Told you it was messy. Alright, guys. If you can't see, you probably can't. We're scraping off the Patroclus
I think this is just. Oh man, this always happens. This smoker.
You think it's just what?
I don't know. Not the best smoker. I guess don't cheap out. Buy a smoker that's top doesn't fly off all the time. Like that. Oh, look at all that pollen, nice and built out. Be very careful, slow and gentle. Doing it. You're doing a good job. Okay. Peel that off. So, just a lot of pollen over here. This side's not quite built out. They're just starting on this side. Oh, careful. There we go. So, just be in control. Okay.
They didn't squish it.
Nope. They survived. Oh, they seem okay. So this is the beehive. It's super uncomfortable for me. So I'm going to come down here.
You're super uncomfortable.
It's just so low.
Good. I'd be saved. Can't see anything, but
See,
it's all capped.
yeah, it's all
dark.
Dark and liquidy. I think it's just, it's got to be brewed. I just don't. There's I think a drone cell right there.
What?
You're almost there. Move down a little bit towards the bottom of that. There's a bee right on top. You know, I made the big mistake.
What?
I forgot which side this came out of.
That side was in.
That side was facing in?
Also, you can tell by the way you're holding it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's why.
So
you
there's a
shift your
lot of.
position.
This was the hive that had a lot of bees down under the bottom board.
Let's see. I still see a lot under there.
Yeah.
Can you see it? We might have to move this one.
Yeah.
So these ones are completely clean because these do not come out of the milk.
Just punch that bee that was flying.
Hiya! Go punch a bee. Whoopah! Why would you punch that poor bee?
I didn't mean
Brood. You can see it.
I see a queen there.
Looking.
Brood.
It's the queen.
A little bit of fur combing. Oh, there's some honey, uncapped honey, right there. See lots of bees down below the bottom board. Lots of garbage on the bottom board. We got a lot of burr comb on this one. Grab that.
Whoa!
So a lot of cappings, a lot of nectar, honey. Don't
This one is.
see a queen.
Can you flip it and like push?
There's some queen cells up the top here.
Where?
And because they're at the top, they're supersedure cells, right? See them right there, halfway across? Look at them all. Here. See? Halfway, at the very top, right there, yeah. So maybe they don't have a queen.
Wait, can you like I'm gonna brush these bees away so you can put it down on the bottom.
I just want to see. I just want to look first.
What's this part? This part is raised a lot.
Yeah.
What's with these bees? And there's empty drum.
Smoke right here. No smoke.
I think it's just a part of how old this is.
Look at that. That's huge. Glad there's nothing in it. Looks like they just built it.
So, got some possible supersedure cells here. We'll have to worry about that.
Right there. I'm pretty sure that's drone, but they might be
Oh, you think that we think?
supersedure.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I think they are drone comb because they're not pointed down.
See?
See, there's a reason why I take the professional beekeeper with me when I go.
And the professional beekeeper just turned 11.
Yeah. So, still no queen. This is the second time. And I'm not seeing any larvae.
That means the queen might not have laid for a while.
This means there's no queen activity. Oh, there's just a ton of cappings.
There's a bee. See, camera? That's what a bee looks like. Ooh.
Oh, there's a swarm cell right there, halfway down, right
Where?
there. Move those bees right under the tip of the flower, the brush. Up,
There's a swarm cell.
No. Keep coming back. Right there, under the tip. Towards me. Stay still. Right there. See?
There's the zones open, so swarm. This hive has swarms. I told you. Alright, go ahead and smoke this. We'll scrape that up. Here too, the whole thing. Just gentle, gentle. Here, take that.
Got a couple larvae.
So there are larvae. Ew, that's disgusting.
The baby bee. It's fine. Sorry, bees.
Their home is
There's some
being
more
destroyed.
drone. Some cap drones.
Drones. There's some drones.
Still no queen.
There are a lot of drones. I have a feeling that those are worker laying.
Laying
Yes.
workers.
Yeah, laying workers.
I don't see any eggs either. I just see capped. I see nectar. I see honey. I see caps. And
But there's a lot of drone comb, and that
is laying workers.
yeah, because they don't lay fertilizer eggs, they become drones.
Oh, look at there's tons of larvae. Tons of larvae.
So this one has larvae.
Yeah, tons. Okay.
Oh, there's a larva. So this is where all the larvae is.
So where is our queen?
Question: is this queen marked? Oh, there's some hatched drone there, and
Do you think those look about normal sized bees?
no, I'm hatched drone like the
Oh, okay.
I mean the comb drone.
See some nectar.
Nectar here.
No queen though. Very. Okay, some pollen and nectar. I did a lot of building out.
What's over here? Oh, they're building it
Yes.
out a
Yeah,
lot.
they're building it out.
There's a group of bees on the next frame, and I see them all huddled in the same spot. They might be building a supersedure comb.
That wild speculation.
Yeah, wild.
They haven't got that far yet. So they definitely need an increase.
But that's
No queen.
2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5.
Yeah, they need a whole nother box.
6. Yeah.
These frames are so sticky that I just accidentally squished bees.
Sean, not again.
I know.
Sean's squishing bees.
Sorry, bees.
It's always this high.
Oh, it's because this hive is super sticky. All right, let me get the sugar thing. We're gonna do a scoop and drop again. Put that right there.
I'm gonna hold this.
I'm gonna do this so the
it's
camera
near.
can see.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hold it so it's closer so you don't drop them. Okay?
Oh, now that's a scoop of bees.
There's some bees. There. Here we go, bees.
Okay, so
We apply.
some sugar. And then you, this seems very mean, but you just go,
Harder. I just punched a bee.
all right. Now you gotta give them 5 minutes.
Wait,
Gotta give them 5 minutes.
Harder. We have to shake them
No,
harder than last
no,
time.
it's okay. They're covered.
No, it's not until they're covered, it's so the mites can fall off.
I think they groom them off. I think that's what happens.
Bee. Thank you. Now I put a bee in the top level.
All right.
First bee in the top level. There you go. Yay! How are these bees doing? They're yelling.
Pollen patty.
Pollen patty. Here you go.
Pollen patty. All right. So you always put the hive tool. You always put the entrance reducer with the opening, open side up. Oh man, squished a bee. Sorry, bee.
Now a bee is angry with me. It's flying around my face. Sean's making all the bees angry.
Oh, there's a
camera.
bee bringing some pollen in. It's taking the wrong door.
Silly bee. Which door is it trying to take?
The little one.
Excuse me, ma'am. Wrong door. No sugar. Maybe the bees are blocking it.
Sorry, bees. This seems so cruel. But you're not dying. If you do the alcohol method of this, the bees die.
So we gotta shake. I don't think it's working.
No mites. Okay, so remember though, hold on.
Legs.
When we went to bee class,
Yeah.
they said that they did this method too, and they didn't have any mites yet either.
Okay. Look at all those bees.
Yeah.
That is half a cup of bees. They're loud.
It's covered in sugar. Okay.
Oh, look, one's starting to eat at the pollen patty.
Well, I think they're just I don't know what they're doing right now.
They're
All right,
mad
top
at
cover
you. That's what they are.
coming in. Are there any bees on top? All right, let's move off. Move off.
Ma'am, you.
This the old one? Yeah, that's the old one. Fine. And I get to try the thing. This way I'm not going to close them. You put that on, I'll take the tools.
There we go. It's all tightened up, ready to go. I'm going to, once we get all our stuff gathered, including this bird comb, which you will want to see, then we will, it's less than last time, but we will turn on the motion sensor camera and then go back down. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna set ourselves up and then we'll do the summary. So, do you think it went well?
I think it went well. Summary. Italians look great. Italians are building up. We saw the queen, we saw brood, we saw honey, we saw pollen, we saw nectar. They touched 7 out of 8 frames, so we gave them another box. We didn't open up their entrance reducer because there's not as much activity on the front of this hive as there is on the other hive. New sugar syrup, no fumagellin in this one, just honeybee healthy and 1-to-1 syrup. We put in our drone comb, our drone, what's it called? Frame, our drone frame. And the Russians still building a lot of burr comb. Still didn't see the queen.
We saw an empty swarm cell.
A lot of capped cells, but honestly, they're very dirty and I can't tell. I think they're brood.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're brood, but
Yeah.
only one frame had larvae on it, and it was exploding with larvae.
But everything else, honestly, is capped. So maybe they're just, and there's supersedure cells, there's swarm cells, there's drone cells.
Well, there were no supersedure cells. They were all drones.
Are you sure? Okay, all drones. So no supersedure. No,
Just
there
swarm.
was supersedure, but not swarm. Swarms are at the bottom, supersedures are at the top, right?
We saw one swarm at the bottom, no at the top.
We saw that one supersedure cell at the top. Well, all right, we'll refer to the video because we don't remember. Some possible supersedure cells here. We'll have to worry about that.
Right there. I'm pretty sure that's drone, but they might be
Oh, you think that we think?
supersedure.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I think they are drone comb because they're not pointed down.
See?
See, there's a reason why I take the professional beekeeper with me. We think we saw the gamut in there, plus a lot of
What's a
burr
gamut?
comb. It means everything. We saw a lot of everything going on
Queen
in there.
cells.
No queen. No queen. Okay, and we put our drone frame in the Russians as well, because there's a lot of drones, cells. But we gave them another box, and we opened up their entrance reducer. And there's not a lot of activity on the Italian hive, so we're keeping their entrance reducer small. The Russians have a lot more activity, and they have a, I guess they're known to be a little bit more aggressive, so we'll keep the Italians protected from them.
You probably noticed they're a bit higher because we added another box to it.
Yeah, another brood box.
Yeah. On the on the Russian hive, there's a lot more activity. We still couldn't find the queen, but we found a lot of capped brood. We think a lot of drone comb, and we think we saw some queen cells. We don't know what kind. It might have also been drone comb. We're not sure. We tested for mites on both hives, and we didn't find any, surprisingly.
All right,
Except
so
for bees.
that's it. We'll see you in a week, and hopefully we don't lose the Russians to a swarm or anything else.
Or starting or disease or
Thank you very much.
any other the worst case scenario.
Oop, thank you very much.
Yeah.
See you next week.